Hey everybody, Greg from Private Farmer, and it's my favorite time of day again. It's time to eat. So, I wanted to quickly run you through how I eat my meals. So, this is basically one of our 8 container holders. So, at Private Farmer, what we do is we grow out non-GMO, all organic veggies for you and deliver them fully grown out, so you don't have to worry about your green thumb, you don't have to worry about your time or your efforts or any of that stuff. You just order it online. We deliver it to you in these 14-inch containers, and some of the other veggies come in other sizes, but generally it's this 14-inch container. And this here is an herb container, so we have oregano, we have parsley, we have mint, we have cilantro, we have rosemary in the center. So basically everything you need to get fresher in your meal, get the best flavor, highest nutritional value, and that's what Private Farmer gives you. So, I was just listening to a report online about some of the research that they've been doing about the dirty dozen. So basically it's about, conventional veggies, how much pesticides and herbicides that they're finding on them. So even after you wash them, there's still an incredible amount of residue. So if you are eating conventional veggies, please make sure you really wash them. Get some of that veggie wash soap and try to do a really great job on those. What Private Farmer is a step up from organic. So organic is really great. They're finding that there's an incredible difference in the amount of pesticides on organic stuff. They are finding some residual stuff, but it's nothing like the conventionally grown stuff. But with Private Farmer, it's a step up from that. So not only do we grow everything all non-GMO, all organic with no pesticides, but you're getting the best flavor and nutritional value by just going out to your patio, your garden, or whatever you decide to put your holders, clipping, washing, and eating. That's the only way around it. You cannot do any better than that. It's just Mother Nature's already figured all this stuff out. We tried to, do a roundabout and, contract all of our food out, and the population has grown so much, and the amount of production that these farmers want, it's just basically is forcing them to use more and more fertilizers and pesticides and herbicides and all the rest of it. Not to mention the GMOs that are resistant to some of the pesticides, and so that all basically increases your body load of your toxins and pesticides and all the rest of that. So when you spray pesticides or herbicides on these plants, they are a chemical, and it causes a chemical reaction within the plant. It basically will cause chemical reaction within you. So you can imagine that your load of chemicals that you are exposed to in a single day. So regardless if it's just chemicals that are in the air from like car pollution, or chemicals that are in your food, or the medications that you might be using, or even our water, all of these things add up to changing our body's chemical reactions that normally need to happen for us to get the nutrition from our food and have good, incredible health. You really need to fight for your health. It's the most important thing that any one of us have, is our health and wellness. So it's not only our physical health, but our mental health. So many of us are pushing ourselves so incredibly hard, and we're caffeinating ourselves to keep us going. But actually, if you were actually to increase your the nutrition in the food that you ate, you wouldn't be just pushing your body. You'd basically be operating at a maintained level of endurance, because you're getting the nutrition that you need from your food. So a lot of the green leafy vegetables, like spinach, will lose its nutritional value within 24 hours. So even though you may be eating organic, if that was harvested more than 24 hours ago, you're not getting the nutritional value that you should be getting from that meal. So you're spending a lot of money, but you're not getting the nutritional value. It may look good, but the idea of eating it is actually to get the nutritional value and get the flavor. So that's what Private Farmer is. It gives you the highest nutritional value, the best flavor, non-GMO, all organic, delivered right to you in a fully grown out container, so you don't have to worry about your space, your time, or any of that stuff. You just basically clip and eat. And what a difference you'll see in your your health and your wellness, and the flavors of your meals will be dramatically increased. So a private farmer, we don't just keep it to the basics, lettuce and all this stuff. There's really tons of variety that we don't have access to in our normal markets, our farmers markets, and that's what we want to bring to you. So you could be able to go online, order incredible different varieties. I mean, there's tons of heirloom tomatoes that we don't have access to. Some of my favorites, like the green German tomato, is incredible in soups. The list just goes on and on and on. And if you're really a food connoisseur, you really need to expose yourself to so much more that's available. That's basically not mass produced. So we have, like I have here. This is the giant spinach, the kale. This is again the dinosaur kale, the rainbow kale. So each one of these has a unique flavor. The nutritional value, excuse me, is also different. Each one of them takes different things from the soil, the different nutrients or minerals or whatever it is. So not only is the flavor incredibly amazing once you combine all of them, once you learn your favorites, it gets to really be able to pop your meals, and a benefit to that is to be able to get the highest nutritional value. So we have, the list just goes on and on. The oak leaf lettuce, really great lettuce, not really mass produced. It's very delicate lettuce, but excuse me, really great when you mix it together. I have this astro arugula, incredible pepper flavor. It really makes the lettuce pop. They are really small, and it just needs a couple leaves in your salad. Incredible flavor. So in this container, this is an 8 container. So again, the containers, they come fully grown out, and you just pop them into the container. So this is the blue curly leaf kale, the dinosaur kale, the Georgia collards, the romaine lettuce in the back there. This is spinach here. Again, the arugula. This is red sail leaf lettuce and green leaf lettuce. So this is basically an 8 holder container. We have a bunch of different other containers depending on your space and what you need. Ones that are standing up or low, like this one. You basically want to gauge what your family would eat in a typical week, and order a holder that would be able to suffice you getting through the entire week. So there's not going to be any waste. You clip what you need for your meal, and the rest is waiting for you for the next day. So you just want to keep it watered, and typically, you would change this out, and with about a week and a half, depending on how many people in the household. This lasts me for a household of 2 eating this. It'll last me about a week and a half. So I'll take, like on this meal, I have already cooked some beans with lentils, and it's all ready to go. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and clip some of these greens to add to that meal. So it's really simple. The larger leaves you want to actually clip first, so that will allow the plant to continue to send out new shoots, so that you can eat those in the coming days. So I like to get all the larger leaves first, and so like in a typical grocery store, like an organic produce section, this amount of greens would cost you about $3, all organic. So you can see where it's really a great value with private farmer to be able to get the higher nutritional value and flavor, and just be able to take what you need, and there's no nutrition loss since we're going to be eating this now. So I'll go ahead and keep harvesting some of the larger leaves, and that'll give the plants enough. Once you clip these greens, the plant will have more energy to keep working on the newer branches. So it actually benefits the plant itself to for you to eat the older branches and let it work on the new branches. So go ahead and do that. Just a good bit of greens here. I'll do some nice collards. These are one of my favorite collards. It's a variety that I grew up with, the Georgia collard. So really great flavor, staple. And I will go ahead and put some of these cilantro in the beans as well. Maybe one or two like parsleys. I do love my rosemary, fresh rosemary, and like my breakfast potatoes, my hash browns. Love it. Incredible flavor and aroma. I have some mint here, and I'll do a little mint tea with some nice lime and lemon to wash all my meal down. Also, I'm going to do some of this leaf lettuce so that I can do a nice salad in addition to my beans and lentils. I would like to do a nice salad, so I'll go ahead and collect some of these guys. And this is basically how Mother Nature, wanted us to do this. We basically clip and we eat. You really will notice nutritional difference as well. Your body, basically the bacterial level, once you actually clip these guys, it's a chemical reaction that actually starts to break these down, and bacteria starts to grow on them and break down all the nutrients, and basically your body will, when you ingest that, will have to work on that bacteria, and the bacteria has already begun to eat the nutrients from that cell, from that leafy vegetable, and so you'll eat something and then you'll still be hungry because your body actually didn't get the nutrition that it needed from it. It may have gotten a lot of bulk and a lot of volume, but it actually needs a nutrition. It needs certain things when you eat, and if you don't get them, it's going to ask you to eat more. And that's why our meals in America are getting so large, is because we're just getting used to eating so much because our nutritional value in our meals is going down so much that our body just keeps asking us to feed, and all the things that are in most of the meals, like sugars and fats and saturated fats and all that stuff, our body stores and says, oh well, maybe we'll use that later. But in reaction, it just keeps storing it because you're just getting an oversaturation of that and not of the nutrients and minerals that your body actually needs. So I'm actually going to also put some spinach in my my bean lentil mix. So I'm going to go ahead and cut some of this spinach. It's a really delicious spinach. And this arugula back here is really grown out. I really let it grow quite large because I wanted to get the seeds from it, so now it's seeding out. I'll be able to grow the next generation of it. And this arugula is really great when it's small and the leaves are nice and tender. It has really nice pepper flavor as well, but it also has a lot of bitterness to it. And that bitterness is really great in like a soup. So I'll use this, the leaves off of this now for like my soups, and it'll add a lot of flavor to the soup. And once you cook it down, it's just absolutely delicious. So I think I'll take some more of these collards. So basically that's what you do. I've got a nice bowl of food here. I'm gonna go inside and we're gonna cook this down. And you know, I pretty much love this dinosaur kale. Incredibly nutritious. I might even do a nice kale smoothie with that and the blue kale, blue curly kale. That gives you an incredible bump for the day. You know, it's just incredibly nutritious. Your body just says, what was that? So I might show you that in the next video. And you know, if you're not really exposed to this, and a lot of people, you know, are very detached from Mother Nature and growing, so join us for our tasting events. So Private Farmer, we have these tasting events, and basically you can come out, enjoy just tons of variety of green leafy vegetables and veggies, you know, all kind of different things, and tomatoes, incredible heirloom tomatoes, and really taste what food is supposed to taste like. You know, you'll be able to come, you clip whatever you want, you wash it out, you put together an incredible salad. Excuse me. You can have one of our chefs mix up a real quick meal for you. They'll stir fry it or whatever it is you want done to it. And you actually get to taste a lot of the incredible flavors that are available, you know, not available on the mass markets, and be able to hone in on your favorites. So those are great tasting events that Private Farmer is going to host, and you can buy tickets for those and come out and really get exposed to what veggies are supposed to taste like and get the nutritional value. So, you know, it's a really great event to come, you eat and enjoy it. But what happens after the event was what's really great. You know, like people will say, oh, you know, that was an incredible event, I had a great time, and food was really great. But it was just the incredible nutritional boost that they feel after the meal. It's like, wow, you know, that's what it's supposed to feel like when you eat. You know, that's the nutrition that you're actually supposed to get from the foods that you're eating. You know. And so when you do mass producing of veggies in fields that have been, you know, worked over so many years, and the only choice that you have is using fertilizers that are, you know, synthetically grown or synthetically made, and only have certain nutrition or minerals added to it. So, you know, you want the color of the plant to look a certain way, and to grow grow fast. So then you add those nutrients, but you're not also able to, you know, include the, you know, like the rock salts, and, you know, the microbiome in the soil has been disturbed because it's been, you know, disturbed so many times, and then the pesticides will come in and kill those microbes, so that the plant doesn't have that the breaking down of the nutrition in the soil that it needs to actually flourish and actually, you know, bring some of that nutrients into the plant. You eat the plant, and your body gets the nutrients from the plant. So all the system and cycles has already been figured out, and we've tried to, you know, circumvent it and you know, contract it all out, and it's basically costing us our health, and that's the most important thing that we have. So you know, like Private Farmer is kind of a bespoke service, and it's where you can actually get the highest nutritional value, the best flavor, right at home, and just basically keep on ordering and eating. So check out the next video. I'm going to put together this really great meal, and you can see how easy it is. All right, thanks.